Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 9th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody has a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about springing forward. Tonight is the night that we will spring forward. Coming up at before you go to bed tonight, or you could do it at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. Your choice. But most of the people usually does it before you go to bed. I always do it before I go to bed, even a little well before I go to bed, so I'll remember if you got a bad memory like I do sometimes myself. Alright, also we're going to talk about the forecast for your Sunday and Monday. Also we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. The watch and warning advisory, then the weather radar across the nation, and then we're going to take a look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook as well for precipitation and temperature. So stick around to the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Tell your friends, family, neighbor to smash that subscribe button as well. Love to have them also. Like these videos, share these videos on social media, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we spring forward. March the 10th, 2024. Daylight saving time starts at 2 a.m. on March the 10th. So a reminder to set your clocks forward 1 hour. So where it says about 8 o'clock here, it would be set up to 9 o'clock. So you're going to lose 1 hour of sleep tonight as we spring forward. But we'll get it back in November of later this year, so you'll get your extra hour of sleep back during that time. Alright, just a reminder. That was just a reminder. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for your Sunday. As you can see, we got some mixed precipitation up here in southeast Canada, also back into New Brunswick, Maine, toward Connecticut, Rhode Island, down toward Pennsylvania. We have some snow showers down from Virginia, also into portions of PA, also into Ohio, and also up in portions of eastern Michigan, around the Great Lakes. Some heavy snow possible for portions of northeast Ohio, northwestern PA, all the way through New York State, all the way up into portions of Maine. Some heavy snow there possible, and some rain showers along coastal areas. Alright, we got thunderstorms and showers over South Florida, including the Florida Keys, maybe the northern Bahamas, as that cold front continues to progress eastward. Alright, we got more mixed precipitation over here in portions of southern Canada through Washington, Oregon State, northern California, into portions of Nevada, Idaho, portions of Wyoming, and Montana. We have a few pockets of heavy snow over portions of areas of Idaho and Washington, Oregon State, and also down in northern California. We have thunderstorms and showers along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State there as well, and also along coastal areas and inland areas of California. Otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of areas weather for the remainder of Canada and much of the United States, down into the Gulf of California, much of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, and the southern and central Bahamas as well for your Sunday. Alright, now let's take a look at your Monday forecast. As you can see here, we got some mixed precipitation up here in portions of Maine, also in the New Brunswick. Got snow flying up here as well, stretching all the way back into New York State. We got more snow and mixed precipitation over here in the northwestern U.S. from southern Canada through Montana, Idaho, back in the portion of Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado regions. Also mixed precipitation there as well through Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington State, southwestern area of Canada. Also in Idaho, got a little bit of rain showers there in portions of Washington State. Some heavy snow possible here in Washington State also, and a little bit in the mountain range of California. We have some shower activity over northwestern California and thunderstorms and showers along coastal areas of Oregon and Washington State. Otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of much of Canada, also into much of the United States, down toward the Gulf of California, much of Mexico, even Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, and even the Florida Keys as well, and also most of the Atlantic East Coast as well. All of this activity is for your Monday, March the 11th. Alright, let's take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got a winter storm also going up here in portions of the northeast United States with winter weather advisories and also winter storm warnings there as well. We got winter weather advisories, like I say, stretching from up here near Maine, all the way down in the portion of West Virginia and Pennsylvania and Northeast Ohio. Winter storm warnings in the pink there as well, stretching in that corridor also. We have wind advisories stretching from areas of western North Carolina all the way up to Pennsylvania, New York State, and a little bit up in Maine. Flood watches has been posted for a portion of Maine down towards the New York City area as well. Coastal flood advisory stretching from up here around New Jersey all the way down into eastern Virginia. We have a lot of river flood warnings going on from up here in portion of the Northeast U.S. all the way down into the Carolinas, Georgia, back in the Mississippi, Alabama region as well. Special weather statements for northern Michigan, same over here in portions of New Mexico. And also we have some red flag warnings for a couple counties here in portions of Wyoming. Wind advisory, winter weather advisories, also winter storm warning for portions of Washington, Oregon, and Northern California. The blue areas and winter storm watches in effect there as well. Alright, also we have small craft advisory, gale warning from up here from Washington State down to California, east coast of Florida, all the way up into Maine with a few storm warnings there in purple. Alright, as you can see here, we're on the Hawaiian chain island, gale warnings, storm warnings in effect there as well, small craft advisory, wind advisory for an area of the southern Hawaiian chain island. And Alaska looks good, so some freeze and spray warning along the coastal areas and also some gale warnings there as well in small craft advisories. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar across the nation. The heaviest precipitation is up here in portions of southeast Canada, back stretching from Maine down into portion of New York State and Pennsylvania. Also more activity stretching down into portion of West Virginia and also into Kentucky and also Tennessee. And also along coastal areas of the Carolinas, all the way into the coastal waters there as well. More activity over in Washington, Oregon State, and also Idaho, also and a little bit up here around the Great Lakes, up here around Michigan as well. There may be some thunderstorm activity also up around New York State. And also we have a special marine warning and some thunderstorms off the southeast coast as well. Alright, let's move on to the Climate Prediction Center, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook and precipitation. Alright, as you can see here, we got near normal precipitation, near normal temperatures, excuse me, for portions of the northeast United States, and also we're here in portions of the Dakotas through portion of Wisconsin, all the way back into North Texas, and also in the portion of New Mexico, excuse me. Below normal temperatures expected from portions of southeast New Mexico to Texas to the Carolinas, north central Florida, all the way up in the portion of western New York State, including Michigan. And also we got above normal temperatures expected from portions of the Dakotas, all the way back to the west coast from Washington, Oregon State, and California, Nevada, with well above normal temperatures in the red there as well. Alright, we got pretty below normal temperature for much of the Hawaiian chain island. Below normal temperatures expected for the north, central, near normal, and South Alaska, above normal in temperatures. Alright, here's the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. As you can see, we got near normal precipitation expected from Maine all the way down into portions of the middle portion of the country, all the way back over to Montana, through Dakota, Wisconsin, also Minnesota, stretching through portions of Utah, back into California region as well. Below normal precipitation expected over in the Pacific Northwest from Washington, Oregon State, and also in the California region as well, stretching all the way back into portions of Idaho and Utah, and more over here in portions of Iowa, back into portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, also Illinois, Indiana, stretching down into Missouri, and also Arkansas. Well above normal precipitation expected from Southern California across Texas all the way into the Carolinas. A little bit more above normal precipitation here for much of Florida and also New Mexico and West Texas. And again up here in portions of the Northeast from New York State over toward the Great Lakes region as well in northern Michigan. Alright, Alaska above normal precipitation for all of the area there, and below normal precipitation, that is for areas of the Hawaiian chain island. Alright, well I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Remember to spring forward tonight before you go to bed. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Take care. And sorry for no video last night. Had something to take care of, but I am back tonight. So have a wonderful Saturday evening. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Take care, and we'll catch you back in the next video. And remember to subscribe if you have not.